What the heck?
Man.
Speaker. We want to do microphone. External. There we go. You still got that photo of you kissing the sign, huh?
I know, I haven't changed it. Well, I don't think I've used Zoom since then. Been traumatized.
Isn't that trauma?
Actually, it wasn't bad, but somehow Travis Schwer was able to graduate, and I think it was because of COVID. That's recorded forever. You're
Yep,
welcome.
it's on there.
Let me see if I can get. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Okay, good.
You ever know what happened with Winnie?
God, did she fail? I can't remember. Her and Stephanie failed, right?
The exams?
No, like pharmacy school.
No, both of them graduated with us.
That's actually great. They gotta both work at like CVS. What about
Stephanie, I don't
our
think
boy?
I don't think Winnie does. Winnie, I think, is still a bartender.
She maybe didn't pass the law exams.
Yeah.
Maybe she should work in like Michigan, Idaho, Alaska. Who else doesn't do
I don't think she
law
passed
exams?
NAPLEX either. So,
That checks out.
our
That's
boy
fucking
being Craig,
yeah.
he moved back to South Dakota. After a year of failing exams, he finally passed them. Um, so he's licensed and he just very recently moved back to South Dakota.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a time. I can't believe people don't. The Naplex, I would not want to do the Naplex again, but
Oh, me either. I saw a post on like Facebook on one of the like social media pages is like, do you think if you had to take the Naplex again to get recertified, do you think you could pass? And I was like, I'm only like 3 years out. I don't think there's any way I could pass that again without some good studying. Like that just wouldn't happen.
internet sucks.
He doesn't.
Must be hard to have a nice. Oh, you're back.
He pays for cheap
Yeah.
internet. Yeah.
I pay for good internet. I pay for the upgrade, which is
I pay
more.
for
Well,
once that sharks eat, so it's fine.
I just have to turn off my Wi-Fi's on everything around me.
you need to upgrade the upgrade.
You're right.
Oh my God, you
Fuck.
have a map of me in the background. See a little Alaska back there.
Oh yeah. I
Brandon,
Yeah,
was I was thinking the class picture that I have. It used to be hanging on our wall, but it's not anymore.
the chicken nuggets video still sends me.
Oh, Callie? Chicken nuggets. Chicken.
Brandon froze again.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. She had chicken nuggets tonight.
Yeah, because bolognese ain't for little kiddos.
No, she ate that last night.
Oh, what a cool kid.
I ate that whole bowl. I ate it
I'm
all.
so impressed with 700 noodles. Down the fucking
I was
hatch.
still eating it at 10 p.m., but I
I
finished it.
proud of you.
Lucas, I'm sorry about CMC.
I should have known.
I saw it was like undisclosed calf injury. It's like fuck, he's out for like 8 weeks. He's a goner. The fuck?
Um,
Good.
Let me
What's
see,
wrong, Brandon?
let me see if I can do this. I don't know. I don't know why it's bad. I
You're
pay for
already recording the audio.
I know I'm already recording the audio.
yeah, because I said some shit that cannot be taken back.
Oh no.
It's not as bad as the unreleased clip from you, Lucas.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's unreleased shit.
Oh,
Put me on that level.
There's one thing that's unreleased and you
well,
can't.
are you holding
That's
on to
totally
it? That
fine.
should have been deleted and
No,
burned.
I've got it. It's on
Well,
my external hard
I'm
drive.
just hoping this isn't one of the people that blew up your YouTube videos. That's all I can hope for.
No, probably not. I almost guarantee it's not, but who knows?
The
Every
M
once in a while, I
word.
get a snapshot from them, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Is that what you're talking about? The M word?
Yes, I'm talking
Yeah, the
about
M word.
the M word. That has
Yeah,
never been
yeah.
released, but it is on my external hard drive. So
You should get rid of that. Probably.
no, it's so funny.
Sorry, are we saying midget? Is the M word
No,
midget?
No,
Oh,
no.
no.
like Lucas said midget like 4,000 times
Yeah.
approximately in like season 9. I don't even know.
We've had our midget days.
Yeah, we did. There was an award at one point, but no.
An
That
award of some sort.
are you two ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do this. Let's
We'll
do it
just
in an hour.
we'll just jump into the movie.
Hacksaw Ridge.
1, 2, 3, play.
Movie,
She wasn't on it. We were like, wait, movie, like a movie. So Hacksaw Ridge
Come on, guys.
starts with slow motion war battles, people dying everywhere as Desmond Doss narrates and is carried out of battle. A little flash forward. What are your favorite things, Lucas?
Not really. It does start very intensely. There are humans burning to death.
Yeah, it starts with flamethrower.
That's my
Yeah.
first note. Dead people on fire.
Very intense. And they're trying to do like a thin red line thing where they have a southern guy narrate poetically over some violent imagery.
Could you imagine if he was like, I won't hold a gun, but a flamethrower now? Give me that thing.
It starts off with carnage. Yeah.
The villain from the Superman comics, Venom's anti-hero.
Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage. And then you get a drunk father standing at the graves of lost friends in war, comes home to his family to find a young Desmond Doss doing a little roughhousing with his brother. Until at one point, he grabs a brick and just domes the brother. Nearly kills him.
They didn't even take this kid to the hospital. They're like, how's him gonna be okay?
He's fine.
He's fine.
This is my first problem with the movie.
This early on.
And I know if this would break the actual like true story bit of it, although they kind of fudged that a little bit. He should have killed his brother. He should have all the way killed him. That should have been the movie. That should have been more a bit of his character instead of just I got scared once, I almost killed him. He should have killed him.
This is also where I have my first problem with the movie too, because it's like this is supposed to be this event and then him going inside with his Seventh-day Adventist upbringing, reinforcing his beliefs in the sixth commandment, thou shalt not kill. He's looking at the poster on the wall. It says it right there. You're like, oh, this is the event. No, this isn't the event. The event is later. Why do we even have this then?
I think it's a little, it's like a little bait and switch. Yeah, I guess I could see that argument a little bit too, but I think it's affecting for the most part. I think the kids are really
sure
here.
Yeah,
I think it's also like he's not just against guns; he's against violence in general, and this like leads up to that. Like I could see him being against guns with the episode that happens later, but like he's just not into the fight.
That acts that the guns are like an extra. There's like extra trauma to that layer of it too. I think he should have killed his brother. Just for the the thematic tone of it all, yeah.
I wouldn't kill a fly.
But it's still affecting to see a kid.
It is. You get domed by a brick, sure. And then that's it for the flashback. It's 15 years later. He's working as a painter in a church or something. When he goes outside, finds an injured man like pinned underneath his car, takes the man to the hospital, and is commended by the hospital staff for both his quick thinking with a tourniquet on the man's saving his life and his leg. So good for him.
Aren't you like not supposed to do tourniquets? Or like very rarely or something. If it's like if the leg is amputated, you can do it. Or it's going to be amputated.
If it's at risk, if you're at risk of bleeding out or
death.
Or if you're
like this guy tied a lot of tournikeets, that's all I'm saying.
He did. Or if you're for sure going to lose that limb, tie it off. Cut
like
that
Civil War stuff.
Seems like some.
It was they didn't know back then.
Yeah.
Civil War, they just chopping everybody's legs off with fucking wood axes.
Or in Fitzcarraldo.
Fitzcarraldo, good movie.
Timely.
And at the hospital, Desmond spots a nurse, Dorothy Shudham, instantly infatuated with this beautiful woman, Teresa Palmer, hangs around waiting for his belt and for his pants and decides, well, I'm going to donate blood just to talk to the broad.
He honestly seemed like homeschooled. Like he was so awkward.
My read, yes, and my read on. I'm glad you brought this, Kelly, on Andrew Garfield's character. Has I think he's obviously trying to do like a Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
It's an easy touchstone, the simple Southern boy, and my read on Andrew Garfield and this is he veers far too heavily into like the slow aspect of it. It's
Yeah.
he seems like mentally challenged. This whole part, he seems like I don't know what I
I
mean.
thought there was no way Dorothy falls for it, and the next thing I know,
Yeah.
they're going to the movie.
So
He's like the shaman.
You think he did the Robert Downey Jr. sin from Tropic Thunder, pardon my language, but never go full retard?
Kind of a little bit. I think
Yeah.
he's playing Desmond like he's got a 65 IQ.
Well, and that's a part of why I love Forrest Gump is because he is already kind of like that, you know that. But like Tom Hanks took the whole voice and everything from the fucking Southern kid. That was that kid's actual voice. He was like, well, I'm just gonna continue with that kid's voice. The Forrest Gump shit like that.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I think Garfield's is accurate. The guy Doss himself too.
It did kind of sound like that in the.
I didn't get any
interviews.
more like slow boy for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
You know, it was just this moment.
I think on the second time rewatching this, I think that is my read too. Is that the stuff before he's deployed, or even gets to boot camp, is he's playing it like he's got a spike in his head.
I think the last third of the movie is obviously like the guts of it, literally and proverbially, but like that's when his acting really shines, is like the please God just help me get one more, because it is where you can't really tell that he's maybe doing a full-on character. Like it's believable in that part, but in the first, like the character study at the beginning and the family stuff,
dummy
like,
smile.
Yeah,
I know how you smile, Andrew Garfield. You don't smile like
Yeah, he didn't have teeth in like 5 of the shots.
Yeah, and we know you know how to smile.
I just love God, okay? So he tells her all about his interest in medical work and how he thought about, getting into the field when he was younger. And he goes home to tell his mom, he's like, I met a girl and I want to marry her. And she's like, oh, you stop it, you.
Does she know that?
Yeah.
And then he heads to the hospital the next day to donate blood again. But it was all a play to see her again, and they get to go on a date. They're going to the movies, but the whole time he's just asking her medical questions.
And I thought this was like he's playing it slow too, because it's like something out of Flowers for Algernon, where he sees like someone else and kissing for the first time, and he like clocks it for like 10 seconds, and he's like, whoa, he's like figuring out, and then he like applies it later on.
Yeah, because he unpromptedly after the movie kisses her. She's like slaps him in the face for it.
I don't know.
But he also saved her from hitting the car, which is why he kissed her. But then they still spend time together regardless. He's must be a good kisser, I guess.
Looked fine.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield or the kiss?
Thing. Both.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Desmond's older brother, what was his name? Hal. He's has enlisted in the army, and his father, Tom, who was the one from earlier, a PTSD-ridden World War I veteran, deeply upset by the decision.
Yeah, he is pissed at Hal. And it makes a really awkward dinner.
I thought it was good acting here.
Yeah, the dad popped right off. What is his name? Sorry.
Tom.
No, like in real life. Actor's name.
I don't know.
He did phenomenal there. I think he did really well. in this scene.
He had some
Of
good
just
like lip trembling stuff going on too.
yes. Oh yeah. That's what I said.
Well, you know who
Dad
wasn't?
quivering lip, already dead as fuck, looks bad in the uniform when he's dead. That's all I said in the
That's
note.
that was good acting. I thought
Good
that was
lip
great.
quiver. You know
Yeah.
who's not upset though? Dorothy, because good old Desmond Doss got her a feather to put in her rare birds book. Lucas,
Call her macaroni.
Fucking feather.
no, it's
Um,
cavatappi.
it's a. I think that's Forrest Gump too, right? That's like
Yeah, there's a feather in the book. That's the book end
Mhm.
of Forrest Gump.
he's inviting it on upon himself. Mel Gibson is with this stuff.
And now their romance is like blossoming. You know, he got her this feather. They're going on adventures in the woods. They're kissing on rocks. They're gonna get it on. But
Well,
Desmond, as
Maybe.
she connects with his family more and they're doing things, he spends his free time reading medical journals and anatomy books and learning about physiology. He's studying the medicine, the big things.
Low-key obsessed with Dorothy. We'll learn anything that Dorothy does.
Yeah, kind of stalker vibes.
well, or like dumb guy vibes. No, he's being a good boyfriend. I think sure.
I think. And then after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor brings the United States into World War II,
Armor
De-
hardly know.
nice. Desmond enlists in the U.S. Army to serve as a combat medic. He first tells Dorothy his plans. She's against it, but he's like, I gotta serve. I'm a well-bodied human being. I gotta serve my country. So before leaving, they get like engaged right then and there. She's like, "Are you gonna marry me?" He's like, "Well, yeah." And
Yeah,
they're gonna get married.
Spectre.
Yeah,
I do.
prospector.
I think
Yeah.
the most interesting part of the film is like faith in war. Him internally himself making that like work, the rationale, how he fits it into his worldview.
Yeah.
I do think that is a generally interesting hook.
Then he goes on to tell his father, who's already pissed that Hal's going off, and now he's pissed even more that he's sure. Basically, he tells him, I had to bury my friends, now I gotta bury both my sons." Like he's just given up all hope for it. He's like, "This is war. I know it. You guys are all gonna be dead." But Desmond leaves anyway, and before he gets on the bus to go to basic training, Dorothy gives him her Bible with a photo of her and a garter in it. And
That's what that was. I was like, that is a small lace piece.
I
Mixed
put
messaging.
I put in here that that's basically a nude in 1944 is a headshot and a garter.
Yeah. That's sex.
Work. Yeah.
Sex sells, baby.
He was jerking off to that every night in the barracks. That's why he got beat up.
Poor guy.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, yeah, sorry. And so Desmond is placed in the basic training with the 77th Infantry Division under the command of Sergeant Howell. And I put here as a subnote, Sergeant Howell yells a lot at the privates, but I don't feel intimidated or scared by him in the slightest bit. It's just Vince Vaughn talking loudly.
Yeah.
This is a.
It's just like the most quotable part because you're like, they've actually added some, I want to say comedy, but it's like light comedy. You know, it's just like making fun of what truly happens there.
Because, of course, there's a
Yes.
naked guy, and of course, he does a
Yeah,
very.
why is he naked? Why is Hollywood just straight up naked?
There's always a naked guy.
Hollywood looks so shredded. It looks fake.
I know, but then
It
he's
looks
just a
like
little
AI
baby
how shredded
bitch
he
on the
is.
field. It's like
You're right. Um,
cool stash.
the I am I think they should have cut the entire basic training out of the movie. I think it does. I think it does no good for me. The entire basic training, from getting there to doing all of this.
The only good thing is that they like beat the shit out of Doss and then they show him with a rifle training saying no. And I think that's the best thing that you can collect
That's
out of this.
I like that. Yeah.
Well,
Whoops.
every war movie does the introduction to the drill sergeant yelling in your face, so you know what to expect, and then it's fucking Vince Vaughn going, "Oh," and you're like, "Oh, fuck you, man."
Also,
Well,
2017, like that's not gonna fly as a joke any
no,
longer.
and they did as a joke, as comedy. Like they're not playing it as Vince Vaughn. What a egregious soul.
No, no,
Like
you
what an
were supposed to
unredeemable
laugh at
dick.
that.
Yes, they go. What a funny drill student this guy is. Well, which kind of leads me. Yeah, my main two problems with this. Number one, I think you can't start your movie as like balls to the wall, having burning corpses like flying through the battlefield, and then have your drill sergeant basically go private idiot, private. It's so toothless that is just so neutered to what the film is setting you up for. Um, and I forgot my second, the drill sergeant stuff. I don't like Vince Vaughn.
And so in this
Oh, I
basic
do remember my second point. Sorry, the whole thing. I take umbrage with that.
Damn it. I missed the whole thing. My internet was so good
Wow.
until now. You were like, the whole thing.
Listen to the podcast.
Wow.
No, it won't catch it because it's on Zoom and it froze. And it's my thing recording it. It was like, he was like, my second point, the whole thing, and then it froze, and then he was like,
It's
and that's
just
what I take umbrage with. I was like, I missed.
it's just the messaging of it is. I think the there's some sadism and evil in these drill sergeant and this drill company, and Mel Gibson plays it as heroic and bonding and
Sure.
fraternity.
Very fraternity style. It's a big hazing kind of thing
It's
that's going on.
brotherhood. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways.
in these, what is this? Basic training, Desmond excels physically with major competition from Private Smitty.
Love
Smitty!
Smitty. Love
Luke,
Smitty.
Luke Bracey, but becomes an outsider amongst some of his fellow soldiers for refusing to handle a rifle and refusing to train on Saturdays to his Seventh Day Adventist upbringing background. And Captain Glover makes a good point later on when they confront him about it. He's like, "Yeah, I'll just tell him to stop attacking on Saturdays so that you can
Right.
pray."
Which is foreshadowing.
Yes, I do think what I know about like Seventh Day Adventism stuff, like you could like if there's like a war and like there's emergencies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's shit to be had.
Yes.
You're a Jehovah's Witness, but you don't celebrate anything, so you win the war. Can't celebrate. You gotta be.
Well,
Could you imagine? That fucking blows.
Couldn't. Too bad Devin's not here.
We had some Seventh Day Adventists that lived next to us growing up at my dad's house, and the medium boy was no joke the best athlete I've ever known in my entire life, and his parents wouldn't let him play sports because it took away from church activities and stuff. Like would have been D1 and could fucking hit a baseball 590 feet. It was fucking crazy. Shout out Brady.
It wasn't like multi-sport too. Like he would pick a sport, he would have
flawless. Yeah,
it would have been a track star, basketball, football, baseball,
incredible.
soccer, anything.
He's probably 190. Yeah.
At that age, he was 6'2", 190 at 9 years old.
And
yeah,
all he wanted to do was fucking play sports. Yeah,
sports ball.
Poor, and he had to pray instead.
He
wanted sports. He got Sabbath. So
just make me better at sports.
Oh yeah. So Howell and Captain Glover, Sergeant Howell and Captain Glover, they attempt to discharge Doss for psychiatric reasons under Section 8. But these are overruled as Desmond's religious beliefs don't constitute mental illness. And so they subsequently torment Desmond with like grueling labor. He's just got to do extra exercise. He's got to clean the toilets, just things intending to drive him out of there on his own volition. And despite being even beaten up one night by his fellow soldiers, Doss refuses to identify his attackers, and that really earns the respect of at least Sergeant Howell to keep him around.
Which is so fucked. He like literally, Sergeant Howe literally asked him, "Who did this to you?" And then he's like, "Nobody." And he's like, "Respect."
He's like, yeah, my man.
Yeah, don't say shit.
Vince Vaughn.
Who the fuck hurt you? I don't know, the Japanese. You're goddamn right they did. They hurt your soul.
I also didn't realize that there was some derogatory words for that. I still haven't looked it up. I'm gonna look it up now.
Some
Slurs that I just didn't know
casual
about.
slurs.
You always got to catch up on your slurs because they're gonna catch you slipping one time, you know.
Literally slipping. Good work there. I see what you did there.
So Desmond's unit completes the basic training and is released on leave, during which Desmond intends to marry Dorothy, go home and marry him. But his refusal to carry a firearm makes him technically unqualified and leads to an arrest for insubordination. And Dorothy's just like waiting in the church in her wedding dress, and the dude's like, "I can't believe he stood you up." And she's like, "Not my Desmond, not my
I know.
Doss.
Not
Good
mine.
for her.
He
I'd be
couldn't.
like,
This is not his own choosing." And then Captain Glover visits him at jail, telling him, "Just give it up, man, or else you're gonna be locked up forever." And Dorothy comes in, she's like, "Just give it up, man. Just plead guilty. We'll live a life, and we can get out of here," so that he can be released. But he refuses to compromise his own beliefs. He's steadfast.
what a guy.
What a guy.
And then
I think I would have taken the easy way out. I would have been like, great.
yeah, and
No
not
kidding.
not gone to war and not gotten arrested.
I am 1,000% a draft dodger if that shit ever comes around.
You're
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 past
too old now, right?
you're past the age, so you're good.
That's right. I mean,
Welcome to the geriatrics club, baby.
there are no rules of law in our country anymore. So we could fucking get drafted. Who fucking knows?
I have asthma and flat feet. I
Asthma,
don't
sorry.
think I could. I don't
Trump
think I
cares
could.
about that. He'll fucking throw you in the wall.
Give
He
him an
doesn't give a shit.
albuterol. Like, get out there, soldier. You throw
What
your
are they?
albuterol,
What
knock
are
a
they gonna do
grenade.
about my flat feet? I can't wear those boots and
They don't care.
walk. Yeah, they don't care.
I think JD Vance is gonna be like, you can take them
God,
off.
his feet are flat.
Yeah.
Give that man some arch support.
We are in the end times.
But not you guys. You guys are the geriatric clubs. You guys are in your 30s.
Yeah, baby.
It's the end times.
For
That
multiple
too.
reasons. Yeah.
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 And so
AARP is knocking at my door.
Desmond has a nightmare one night of him trying to break up a domestic fight where his father held a gun to his mom and even fired it into the air. He wakes up all scared the night before his case, and then he gets to court and he pleads not guilty at his court martial, but he's found guilty because the other lawyer, the prosecuting lawyer, was great. He's like, "I'll ask you one question and that's it. Did he tell you to hold a firearm and did you hold it?" And he was like, "Oh shit, that is insubordination."
Case closed. Similar with the kid getting hit with the brick. I think the mom should have died. He should have shot the mother. That you know what I mean? They set it up with burning corpses. The first scene, they can kill a mother to hammer home the point. They don't
But
don't
nothing has to be that dramatic. Like, a life doesn't always equal a life, right? It's not always an eye for an
You're right,
eye.
but this is a similar thing when they were like messing about with Dorothy's picture in the fucking barracks, right? They should have just ripped that shit up, threw it on the ground. You know,
Well,
did
Dorothy
I
in
did
the
think that was
movie
gonna
way
happen.
hotter than Dorothy in real life. Hot take.
I think that's an absolutely fair take.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that a Hollywood actress is hotter than just a run of the mill Virginia woman?
I'm saying they blew that up a little bit too much.
Yeah, but it's the tone thing for me is if you're gonna start the movie as balls to the wall like that, then I think it makes more sense tonally, even if it's maybe not the true story, to continue that and not like, de-escalate at these important emotional moments as well.
I never thought about it, but you're just like, kill the fucking kid, kill the mom. Everybody needs to die.
I mean, I want this to be an R-rated, in all aspects movie.
Yeah. So he's found guilty, but his father bursts into the tribunal before sentence can be pronounced with a letter from his former commanding officer, who's now a brigadier general, stating that his son's pacifism is protected by the U.S. Constitution. So the charges are then dropped immediately, and Desmond and Dorothy are married. And the only problem I have with this is like, this seemed like so easy that this was a part of the Constitution. It wasn't like some like little clause in there, like, yeah, this is the fucking Third Amendment or whatever. This is like
Yeah, right after
right
bearing
here.
arms, you can also fucking not bear arms, bitches. It's like, okay, great.
Be free. No one thought.
No one thought to
to
check
look
the. No one thought to check the laws.
or no or
Nobody has memorized that since the 7th grade.
So,
but yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna go on a whole police thing. I'm not gonna do it.
So the charges are dropped. They're married.
Back to the cop from Mel, right?
Hey,
Yeah, I won't.
That's real saved. That's good.
Thank you.
That's full circle. Full circle, man. Back at it again. Oh,
That is
fuck
full circle,
yeah.
man.
Represent, Bilson.
Coeur d'Alene
That's
police.
From Melxcellence.
No excellence. I love that.
So right after they're married, Desmond, his whole unit is deployed to the Pacific Theater. During the Battle of Okinawa, they are tasked with ascending and securing the Hacksaw Ridge. It's called the Maida Escarpment, which is like a 600-foot climb up to just a cliff. It's a bad spot to have a battle on, but great spot for the Japanese to set up because
And
you come over that ridge, you're sitting ducks.
And to Mel Gibson's credit, it is a very cinematic location as well to shoot this.
It's so good.
Yeah, I don't have a ton to say outside of a major thing out of this whole battle sequence. I do think it is excellently shot.
Oh, so good.
Stylishly shot, coolly shot.
Is that what they won the Oscar for?
They didn't win visual effects. It was film
shit.
editing, which a lot of the film editing is within the battle. So
yeah, okay.
Very, very stylish.
And this is where the movie really starts to take its turn. It's no longer character study. It's going to be we're going to be fucking applying what we've learned about him so far. And right away you get the sight of them arriving to the field and just seeing like trucks and trucks and trucks of wounded and killed and like mentally scarred soldiers that they are to be replacing in just a harrowing sight. And I was like, "Okay, you're starting this good. Like you're showing the anxiousness and the I don't know what I'm gonna say.
The claustrophobia, the general absurdist of nature of war.
Of war, yeah. The nature of war. And a few remaining soldiers from the previous units that have survived
hanging over the air. Yeah.
Come into the tents to brief them on what to expect and like how bad it is up there. And they've like heard that they're like looking for Desmond as a medic, and they're like, hey, they're targeting us up there. You need to remove your medical insignia. They got him all new equipment and stuff. And before the battle begins, the U.S. Navy battleships just light up the top of the ridge, just blowing it up, which seems nearly impossible for any people up on that hill to survive because it's just blown
for
to
real
pieces.
It's like no inch of the land is sacred.
Yeah. And there's some offhanded racism where like those fucking cockroaches are up there, all right, or something like that.
Yeah, they're like, there's like no way they could survive, and like, oh, those fucking Japs are up there. I promise you, they're up there.
Something like that, yeah.
They're hiding, and then now it's battle time, and Marina and I split the watch into 2 nights because we started it late one night, and this is like where we cut it off. They climb the ropes up to the ridge, and as they're climbing, it's just like blood is like raining down on them. I was like, oh,
pretty metal.
That's pretty metal. And then
one of my notes is metal as fuck when a guy uses a corpse as a shield.
It's
eyeballs somehow they got shot out. It's fucking
Vince
wild.
Vaughn is like on a blanket shooting people.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to shoot. You got to defend.
And then people be dying and Desmond be saving.
That's very true.
They be saving.
I did put the tension is like real. Like you said, it's very well shot. It's very artistic. They're like silently walking over corpses with just no signs of enemy soldiers everywhere. They're under the fog of the previous battleship explosion, so you can't really see much. One of the soldiers tries to climb up a little trench when he comes by another soldier who appears to be lying dead. The soldier wakes and screams in agony, and then this just causes an open fire from the Japanese and really starts off the battle that we get to see. And I put that the
Yeah, and then
violence is nearly unmatched from what I've seen in other like films, aside from probably the opening of Saving Private Ryan. Like this is truly
sure.
one of the best stylistically filmed battle scenes.
It is
And
very
then most jump scares were from the freaking rats eating all the dead bodies.
pretty gnarly. You guys should watch The Thin Red Line as well. Another amazing, very visceral war movie as well. My favorite. That's my favorite war movie of all time. I love The Thin Red Line.
Trying to think of
Terrence
any.
Malick.
I'm trying to
My
think of
God.
any other major war films that I really adore. I mean, I really
I
liked
do.
1917.
Oh, awesome. That's an awesome movie. I watched that in
Just
theaters too, and it just
Alex
like the
really likes
surround
that.
sound was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think
When you're
they're
in the
kind of
trenches too, Gary. Oof.
cliche, but I think Apocalypse Now and Full Metal Jacket are both like
Full Metal Jacket is like
is
the epitome
untouchable.
of what we're going for. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is the epitome of the drill sergeant shit. And then I've never seen it because it's from like 1932, but the original All Quiet on the Western Front I've heard is amazing, as
Haven't seen
well
that.
as the 2023 remake from just 2 years ago. I
Oh
think it was
shit.
Edward
German.
Berger.
Was it German?
Yeah.
Dick
Edward
That
Berger.
Spriggan's that dick, bitch.
I heard it was so fucking good.
It's the
I can.
Conclave guy.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Conclave
yes,
guy
yes.
directed it.
Is that Lord Voldemort? Oh, no. Okay, not the
Yeah,
actor. I hear you.
the director.
That is
That is
Voldemort.
Voldemort though. Yeah, Ray Fiennes is
Okay, I
Voldemort.
was thinking it's a like top lip that doesn't exist. Creepy
Conclave
as
fucking
fuck.
rips. Good movie.
Conclave was so
Really? I
fucking
want to see
good.
that.
Oh
Conclave
my
fucking
god. And
rips.
everybody that I kept talking to was like, "Oh, it was pretty boring. It was pretty boring." And I was like, "I need to watch it before Oscar season." Man, it ripped.
It was I think my second favorite movie of last year. Challengers is my favorite. Challengers is so good. And then Conclave and then Honora.
It was a film about electing a new pope, and I was on the
And
edge of
then we
my
got a
seat.
new pope.
And then we got a new
Crikey.
They
pope.
predicted it. But that's
The
you're right,
Simpsons here.
Brandon. That is like how I measure like almost like you measure the talent of the filmmaker, right? Like they're picking a pope and this is the fucking tensest movie of all time. Right?
I couldn't look away. I felt like I
Yeah.
wasn't
It's
blinking.
so good.
Kelly,
That's
watch Conclave.
filmmaking.
They're one of the
I'm going
biggest
to.
twists
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
ever seen.
And Thin Red
I'm
Line.
excited.
And Thin Red Line.
Okay, Thin Red
That
Line.
one's very
But
long.
do not
Very long,
watch
beautiful.
Sir Billy.
Sir Billy.
Sharp.
But Sir Billy won so many things.
Bad things. Don't watch it. So, let's see. Yeah, violence is nearly unmatched. The horrors of war are like truly shown as people are being mindlessly killed, no vision of the enemy. It's like gunfire, it's grenades, it's flamethrowers being used on both sides. And Doss keeps saying, or saving lives, no matter how close to death they truly are, as if there's any chance he's gonna save them. I will say I cry multiple times in this movie in the battle scenes. Partly maybe because I cry just when my adrenaline gets going too much, like fucking action shit too. I get going, but like when the man with his legs blown off is like begging for help and crying that he has
Yeah.
kids, but the
I
other
have
soldiers
kids.
like leave him. He's gonna be dead in a couple hours, and he's like, I'm gonna save him. I was like, oh god, that hurts. And then the plasma and the dude tying the intestines around his leg as a tourniquet. It's a lot.
Yeah, the plasma just fucking hurts. Also, impressive how fast he got into the vein to set up that plasma. He was like,
You
and
can
then
find
it
a
was
vein.
just immediately.
Yeah. And Desmond even saves the life of his squad mate Smitty, who after being
Didn't
saved
Smitty
up,
save his life earlier? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Smitty had
Turn
been
the
like
favor.
basically following him around the whole time, just making sure that he had his cover, and then was like, this guy's fucking wild. He's out there doing all this shit. Like, I might as well have his back.
yeah, because
That part got me.
Smitty was about to be shot, and Desmond tackled a soldier. that was as much violence as he could go. But then he was about to be stabbed, so Smitty shot him. But the Americans are able to like destroy the bunkers, but after many casualties on both sides, and they set up camp for the night. But while everyone rests, Desmond wants to stay up on the ridge to attempt to save anyone left now that the action has kind of died down. And Smitty even volunteers to like join him up there after earning his respect. And fuck the rats.
Well,
go ahead.
They're so gross.
I think this is why you don't that scene right there. You don't need the
drill sergeant shit.
Any of the basic boot camp thing. I think
he's earned their respect on the field.
You can communicate that
But Smitty was his like the main person who beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And then for him to have his back being like, this guy has a lot of bravery getting out there.
You're right.
Yeah.
But fuck the rats. This was the biggest jump scare of my life. Doss has a nightmare.
I'm telling you.
No, he has a nightmare of somebody shooting a flare in the sky, and then he looks up in the sky, and it's just like 6 Japanese soldiers right there. I like physically jumped, and I had baby Hadley in my lap, 6 weeks old, throw her into the air.
She's gonna be into roller coasters.
I know, right?
And guns.
She's like, fuck yeah, I can sleep with guns. She's from East Side Billings.
South Side.
Whatever. Fucking Billings.
And it scared the shit out of me because they just stabbed him right there. But they wake up. Desmond reveals to everyone that his aversion to holding a firearm truly stems, this is your moment, Lukas, from his nearly shooting his own drunken father who threatened his mother with a gun. So this was him actually holding the gun to his dad. In the previous flashback, I think it was just shot into the air, but at this time you get to see the full scope of it.
And guess what? He should have shot his dad.
Yeah, fucking kill everybody. Hal dead. Mom dead. Yep. Dad dead.
Make this guy a fucking nightmare.
It's like, I really can't do guns. I've killed everybody I've ever loved.
That's right.
Dorothy dead.
He should have killed.
He just killed his wife. He killed his mom.
Everybody. He just fucking everybody he has an interaction with.
He actually shot his mom too, and then he shot his dad. And
yeah, when he was taking away the gun, he actually
have some balls, Mel. Shoot the wife, Mel.
Do something crazy.
The next morning, a Japanese like counterattack with. There were so many soldiers, like heavy reinforcements. They just start coming out from underground, drives the Americans off the ridge. And the underground shit, I know it's like tunnels and shit down there, but it was like, there's just like bugs coming out. And you're like, oh, huh, what an imagery.
That's just like literally gone crazy.
Oh, they're all crazy down there. But it drives the Americans off the ridge. And, this is where I put, seeing the injured man use these intestines and the plasma was brutal. Smitty got killed on this counter.
Yeah, I said Smitty is dying, and then I put dead.
Smitty is dead. Quick
Smitty's
turn of
fucking
events.
Dead.
Finally,
everybody die in this movie.
He almost made it to the ridge. He was like at the ledge, and then he got shot and killed. And even Howell and several of Desmond's comrades are left injured on the battlefield. Ghoul is up there. Hollywood's hurt. Sergeant Howell's hurt. They're all up there. And they all come down. But Desmond, hearing the cries of just dying soldiers, returns to save them. Slowly, one by one, carrying the wounded to the cliff's edge and belaying them down by the rope, each time praying to save one more. And
using his bra method.
Yep. And I could only imagine what it was like for the 2 soldiers that were left at the lower station there to just start to see a body just descend from a 600-foot cliff. And you're like, guy! Just no reason why they're coming down.
Remember that one guy that was like, it's a Jap, and then was like trying to shoot at him for a second? It's like, do you not recognize your own uniform?
Not at all.
Or have any morality or something.
No, it's
Also, you have
outfits,
time.
Okay.
Regardless of what's happening, you probably have time.
And this is another moment where I cried, is him saying, I want to save one more, watching these injured soldiers being belayed down. But they call off the airstrike when not enough soldiers are accounted for back at the main base camp. And I thought to myself, I was like, how do they even have the right kind of head count? There's no way to fully account for the people. They're like, oh, there's only 38 when there were supposed to be 412. I was like, yeah, of course, it's war. I don't think you're going to be use the buddy system.
I think that's a real thing though. You have to like get their sort of confirmation, or otherwise they're MIA, and there are still like tens of thousands of like Vietnam vets that are technically MIA. But
yeah, I mean it's true.
But are actually probably POWs. Yeah.
Yeah, or dead. Yes.
Or thriving.
They're fucking 2020 Thrive. They're doing well.
Yeah.
Forbes 40 under 40.
They're not under 40, but I appreciate that.
So they call it the airstrike when not enough soldiers are accounted for, but that removes all of Doss's like smoke cover, and now he's just in the side of the Japanese soldiers that are scanning the area. And so he hides in the underground tunnels at one point to avoid the soldiers, but finds himself trapped around each corner. But at one point, he even helps like a wounded Japanese soldier in the tunnels to not blow his own cover. Just stab a dude with a little morphine.
Snow the fuck out of him.
No, he was helping him.
But also,
just really just make him
like,
make him close his eyes.
Like, yeah, exactly. He's too high to like tell him anything.
Oh, you want 2 morphine? Oh, sure, yeah, 2 morphines.
Yeah, his respiratory rate 7.
Ooh. And the rescue of like dozens of wounded that had been presumed dead comes back to the base camp as a shock to the rest of the unit, as Doss just works tirelessly, like all night, to save lives. And the shot of his hands just with the rope gouges through the middle of them, I was like, oh, that's gotta hurt so bad. Even knowing war and having people's limbs blown off, I was like, the hands really got to me. I was like, that is a relatable pain.
Well, and then the fact that it didn't stop him from continuing to do what he was doing. I think I would have been like, well, I'm gonna lower my fucking self now because I'm hurt.
Me too. I mean, I would have dodged the draft.
Boo boos! I'm coming down!
Yeah, Lukas, I wouldn't have been there.
I'm gonna draft Dodgers prison. That's fine.
And when day breaks, Desmond finds Sergeant Howell in Hollywood, and he attempts to rescue them, but he's like under heavy sniper fire. And I don't know what it is about war movies and sniper scenes. I love a sniper scene.
And the little helmets.
Man, just
Jarhead.
Not knowing where they are and just picking off people.
You want to know my controversial take?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that Jarhead is the better Sam Mendes war film than 1917.
Interesting.
I haven't seen it, sorry.
I haven't either, but I know.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Iraq War. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you like it.
I want to watch it
for sure.
It just came
James
to Prime.
Fox is in it.
Just came to Prime 3 days ago. I want to watch Warfare. The new A24 Afghanistan.
It's supposed to be
Navy
pretty
Seals
realistic.
One. Yeah.
Alex Garland helped shoot it, I think.
Will Poulter's
directed by a
in
real
it?
vet. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to watch that. I'll watch it. I'll let you know.
Yep. Do a podcast about it, maybe.
Oh, shit. That'll take too much work to get set up. He's under heavy sniper fire. Doss even got like shot in the head, but his helmet saved him. Thank God.
And for him not wearing those straps, like wear the fucking chin straps. It like moved off of his head because of that.
Wear your helmets, motorcycle drivers.
Too cool for school, yeah.
It looks dumb, Mom.
Wear your seat belts. And cornered at the ledge, he like they get the sniper guy down, but cornered at the ledge, he launches himself off with a deceased Smitty back down to the unit, just like a speechless unit down there. And then I did put like as he's being lowered off, the slow motion shower scene when he gets down was a bit unnecessary. As you see blood and dirt come off, I was like, this is very Passion of the Christ.
He's a passionate guy.
It also was like he was levitating, so it felt like not real, but
There
somehow
was
they were
some
trying to
Christ
make it
imagery.
real. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
definitely like odd because everything else has been realistic until that point, and then all of a sudden it was like very like hallucinations.
Yeah.
We're levitating.
So Captain Glover apologizes for dismissing Desmond's beliefs and states that they are scheduled to retake the ridge on Saturday. But the whole squad says we're not going to do it without that medic. So he asks him to go against his Sabbath day and to join them up there. He agrees, but the one little true like comedy bit that I think that works in here is everyone waiting and they're like on the phone like, why haven't you attacked yet? He's like, guy's still praying. We can't go up
We're
until he's
waiting
done
on
praying.
DOS. The
This is
guy's like, "Who
almost
the
like
fuck is DOS?"
I don't think Mel Gibson is, but it's almost like the Bhagavad Gita when it's like praying to go into battle in the Hindu scripture.
It's kind of ironic praying to go into battle.
It's also ironic because none of the people that are going to follow him up there needed his services because they're going back up the ridge.
They just want him as a mascot. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're like, if I do get shot because the other team went up 6 times,
And so with reinforcements, they turn the tide of the battle and are winning until the Japanese surrender. But it was an ambush set by them who pretended to surrender and then throw grenades. And Desmond saves like Captain Glover and others by fucking swatting grenades out of the air with his hands and kicking them out of the way. He's a fucking baseball and soccer player at this point. Freak athlete, Seventh Day Adventist, Lukas.
He's my neighbor Brady.
he's fucking 6'2", 190 pounds.
I cannot overstate how much I hated the grenade thing.
So ridiculous.
Yes, even if it happened, because I did he did kick a grenade away.
Apparently he did
That's
kick
a fucking 52% that's real.
Sure, you cannot film it like it's fucking Shaolin soccer with the fucking grenades and he's fucking kicking them like he's fucking David Beckham in slow motion at a fucking angle.
Also,
Oh my
there's no
God.
way that you make good enough contact for them to go far enough away.
Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy. They would just explode, right?
They would just,
Even if it was a soccer ball, like it could still explode and you'd be fucked.
yeah. Or try and he's doing a Roger Federer backhand to it. It broke your hand. It was a grenade.
Absolutely.
I almost like screamed out loud. I was so mad.
Now
at the
catching
shot.
it and throwing it, I'd buy that.
If
A backhand, a bitch slap to a grenade, I don't buy.
Yeah, even if he did kick it, but it's like a shot in like regular time and it gets out of the way and it blows up and it's like tense or whatever. The kung fu fucking Shaolin soccer shit pissed me off so bad.
It's so funny. I laughed so hard. You're right. It was a bitch slap. It really was.
Yeah, get out of here.
And so he gets wounded by the grenade blast because he's slapping grenades and is being stretchered off, but requests, he's like, you can't leave me. You gotta go get my Bible. So he makes people go back into the battle to grab his Bible for him.
They say it's the least you can do.
Imagine if fucking sniped in the head at that moment.
I know, right? And the battle ends up being won. Desmond is lowered from the cliff, safely clutching the Bible from Dorothy. And then the film closes with some real life interviews from Desmond being awarded the Medal of Honor by Harry S. Truman.
I'm only
in
half
an interview
joking.
with him before his death.
I'm only half joking when I say Desmond should have died at the end.
I'm not even surprised.
Cap it off.
Fucking dies on the stretcher.
Should anybody have lived?
No, fuck
It's
that.
war.
Yeah, it's war. Yeah. Everyone should have died in this movie. But that is the end of Hacksaw Ridge. Bitch slap those claps. What a movie. I'm glad, Lukas, you were here to join us for it. We need to do some quotes. And some ratings. I couldn't hear that, Kelly.
And some ragging.
Oh, I could hear that.
Okay, great. It said I was so beautiful. It sounded like a song.
Movie.
Movie.
Reagan, short for dragon, Lukas? Dragon Wars?
No, not Dragon Ward. It's ragging, as in I'll be ragging on this movie.
Uh, Lucas, you take any
Slandering it.
quotes?
Just what I sent in the TGTBM Snapchat group where he's a private idiot.
Yeah.
And I'll call you private idiot.
Kellee, you had one quote?
One. And it was Vince Vaughn, so sorry. But it was when he said, I have seen stalks of corn with better physiques.
Yeah.
He had one-liners. I laughed at the ghoul line too. He's like, "How long have you been dead?" That was kind of so funny.
Yeah. That was the most quotable part. I mean, obviously you could do like the please Lord, let me say one more.
God damn, you guys are taking all of mine now. I had 9 quotes. It wasn't
We're taking
heavy.
all of them.
There's the repeated line, please Lord. One more, help me get one more. There is, my name is Spitty. No, your name is Private Idiot. Because you got a knife in your foot, you idiot. There was,
fuck.
I've seen stalks of corn with better physiques. Makes me want to pull an ear off, Private, was the full thing there. And then he does ask, can you carry your weight? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you should. It's pretty light.
Boom roasted.
The other big one. He goes up to the one Native American soldier and he goes, let me see your war cry, Private. He goes, oh. He's like, what is your spirit animal? Garter snake? Chipmunk? And I was like, come on. Vince Vaughn.
Like, get rid of that and just add in like some motherfuckers, some cocksuckers, stuff like that, and it's instead of private idiot. You can't say private idiot.
You can't say private idiot.
So mad.
Yeah, you can't say that.
You can't.
When they're on the date in the movies,
I mean, I would give him a wedgie. My sergeant, if he calls someone private idiot.
That's like Lieutenant. What is it? Lieutenant Payne. What is that one?
Yeah. There's a Lieutenant Payne, isn't there?
That sounds
today, Junior.
Major Payne, right?
Major Payne.
Yeah.
When they're in the movies, he keeps looking at her after he kept asking her about arteries and veins. She just goes, another medical question? He goes, nah, I just think you're the prettiest thing I've ever seen. And she just goes, well, that's because I'm sitting in the dark. I was like, damn.
Yeah, she's like not into it. I really thought she was going to deny his ass until the end of the year. I was like, oh shit.
She should have died.
Yeah. Fucking.
Let's see. Smitty and Desmond. Smitty goes, after what we've just been through, any sane man would be screaming for a weapon right now. And Desmond goes, well, I never claimed to be sane.
But he passed the psych exam.
He did.
He said he didn't hear hallucinations.
True.
God doesn't talk to him. Or he doesn't hear him. Whatever.
Captain Glover, when he's going over his request, he goes, you have any other requirements of the United States Army? Is there anything else that we can do to ensure that you've got a comfortable stay here with us? And Sergeant, well, he doesn't want to work on Saturdays. Like, oh, Saturdays. Well, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, so Saturday is my Sabbath. So I'm not allowed to work. He's like, well, I don't think that's going to be a problem. We'll just simply tell him not to invade during Sabbath because Private Doss hears at prayer. 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Desmond in the hospital, seeing Dorothy. This is his like corny pickup line. The day he comes back, she's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "My blood. I need it back." She's like, "Well, it don't work like that. We just can't give it back to you." He's like, "Well, you gotta. Ever since you stuck me with that needle, my heart's been beating real fast. Every time I think about you, it beats faster still."
Ridiculous. Worked like a charm.
He's a charmer.
The fucking 30s, 40s, sorry.
And then my last one, when the judge
could have been like 39.
Yeah.
No, probably not. Probably 40. Probably 41.
Something like that. Last one is when the judge is talking to him, to Desmond. And I just kind of like this one, actually. It's pretty good. Desmond goes, it isn't right that other men should fight and die, that I would just be sitting at home safe. I need to serve. I got the energy and the passion to serve as a medic, right in the middle with the other guys. No less danger, just while everybody else is taking life, I'm going to be saving it.
Yeah.
With the world so set on tearing itself apart, doesn't seem like such a bad thing for me to want to put a little bit of it back together. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, for a simple man. For your
Very,
date.
very simple man. So that's gonna end our quotes. It's ratings time. What was the score? There was like eights in there and twos. I think it's like
Kellee was dominating.
I think it was like well, Seth was dominating. I think Seth's at eight.
No, Kellee
No,
had like eight. No, Kellee had
whoa, I
eight.
was being Seth. Seth won one of them.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
worth 8 points.
Oh
I
shit,
don't
he
think
might
that's
be
right.
dominating.
He's at 8, and I think you were at 4, and Lucas was at no, you were at 5, and Lucas was at 1.
Sure.
Lucas, what do you think Thermometer gave this?
The people's choice.
No, this is the
An
critics.
Oh fuck.
An 86.
86. Kellee?
80.
Oh, the winner today is Lucas. It's an 84.
Oh, shit. People loved it. People love Andrew Garfield. They love Brits playing American heroes.
They do. The People's Weed?
The people's weed. If critics like it, people are gonna like it just as much. 85.
Lucas?
89.
The winner today is Lucas.
And
It's a
fuck, 91.
92.
Shut the
92.
fuck up. That's ridiculous.
So only 8% of the people didn't like this.
Correct.
It's because they can't, then they would be like anti-war people and they would be like fucking anti-American, non-patriotic. Okay, I get it.
Good.
Okay, now I know the game. Let's play again.
IMDb Metascore out of 100. Critics.
I'll say a 79.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stick with my 8.1 because I said 81 for thermometer.
Nice.
The winner today is Lucas. It's a 71.
Ooh.
It's 8 to 5 to 4 now.
What about IMDb users?
Users. People's Weed.
I'll stay at 8.1 then. People liked it.
I think 7.6 is barking to me.
And one of you guys is right. The winner today is Kellee.
Oh,
But the winner
Closing
today
it
is
out.
Seth. He won 8 to 7.
Fucking Seth
8
congratulations.
to
doesn't
7
even
to 4.
show up.
Seth.
Gets
He got-
to keep the bottom half of Nicole Kidman.
He got the 8. Oh, he does. He got the
Okay.
8-pointer. So, critics gave it a 71 and an 84 for a 77.5. People gave it an 81 and a 92 for an 86.5. Kellee, it's your birthday. Wait, this 8.1 falls at the 11th best film we've ever done.
That's
Love
crazy.
11.
Movies,
That is crazy.
movies just worse than this include The Exorcist,
Good movie.
The Iron Giant,
Great movie.
Groundhog Day,
I hate it.
Princess
Because
Bride,
you played the Roxy.
They overdosed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie Hall,
But totally worth it.
Roman
I've made my money
Holiday.
back. Great.
and Love on a Leash.
Fucking the best movie.
Yes.
Just better than this, Ratatouille,
Love.
A Brighter Summer Day,
Incredible.
Amelie,
Seth.
Didn't watch it.
2001: A Space Odyssey,
The best.
and Good Will Hunting.
Incredible.
Great.
Kellee, what are you giving your birthday movie?
Not that high. I think. What did I give Aladdin? I think I gave it pretty low. I would say a 5, like medium on the lasagna scale. I've watched it once. I never need to see it again. It's incredible that this is based off of a true story. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think I would be a little bitch boy, and I would have never. As soon as they said retreat, I would have been fucking eating my lunch downstairs. Yeah, I think, I like, but the war scenes were actually incredible. I will give them that. But I don't need to ever watch this again. So I'm doing a 5.0 flat.
Lucas?
You, Brandon.
I'm an 8.4.
Jeez.
I think it's a very well-made movie, and I think it was awarded and respected that way as it is. I've seen this now twice. The first time I watched it, I think I was higher on it than I am now, because I do see some of those dissecting it more, watching it for actually for this podcast. I am seeing some of the small things, especially some of the character study stuff. I found myself a little bored in the first 2/3, and then the last third really picked it up. Although Marina liked the character study stuff and did not like the war stuff because it scared her, and she didn't like the gore and the war. But That's a whole other thing. The grenade shit is crazy. Vince Vaughn is crazy. There are a couple of those things where I'm like, but a war film that does war scenes well really grips me. I'm gonna give it an 8.4. And I think Andrew Garfield gave a pretty darn good performance in my thought.
I think it's my turn.
It's your turn.
I think this movie is cilantro for me in the sense that
Oh.
some people just it just tastes like soap. Yeah,
That is such a good. That's such a good metaphor.
it's a
Some
cilantro
people
movie.
fucking pop off. Some people so.
Yeah, so I do. I am part of the 8% who don't like this movie. I have a number of issues like I've articulated on here. I don't think and I personally I hated Andrew Garfield's performance for the most of it, and I know that's like a cilantro thing. I think it's tonally all over the place. I am genuine in my critique that he needed to kill some of his darlings, both metaphorically and literally, in this film. I always have a hard time with war movies that are shot like this in like a stylish, like it is stylish. It is very well shot. It's very coolly shot, and I always have a hard time with that when it's like it's death, and then I don't know, is Mel Gibson portraying Okinawa as hell on earth, or is he portraying the war as some grander arena to earn your stripes in, or something else entirely? I don't know. That's a long way to say a 3.2 for me. Yeah.
The furthest we've been apart in ages, Lucas.
Yeah.
It's a new season, Brandon.
I know it's a new season.
You guys.
I mean, that
this
might
will
even
be the new set.
that might even be high for me. 3.2 might be high, but that's what I'm feeling right now.
I took some of your things to heart, like you said, tonally, like the shift from flamethrowers and people dying right away to then
Private Idiot
to Private Idiot is abrupt. That is
stark. Yeah.
And I do agree that yes, Mel Gibson might be showing it as an arena to earn your stripe. Like I said, the showering and the being lowered down, like levitating down, are over the top nonsense kind of stuff.
I think
non-human.
And I think that's, like, I referenced my two favorite war movies earlier, or three favorite: The Thin Red Line, Apocalypse Now, and Full Metal Jacket. And I think a through line in all three of those is that, like, war is hell on earth. That's unredeemable. It is all of human evil
The
concentrated.
grossest thing that we've ever done.
Yes, and all those movies, the message is entirely never, ever, ever let this happen again. Like, this is, with all your power, never let this happen again. I don't necessarily know if that's the I don't think it is, and I think it's different. He's doing different things with the war movie Mel Gibson is or whatever. But I have a hard time stomaching a different message than that sometimes.
I'll take it. I can't argue with it,
Cilantro.
even though we're on different spectrums there. All right, 3 critics. Big Rog's
2017,
dead.
Big Rog's dead. Yeah, critics.
Rex Reed at The Observer said the best war film since Saving Private Ryan. It is violent, harrowing, heartbreaking, and unforgettable. And yes, it was directed by Mel Gibson. He deserves a medal too. 4 out of 5 stars.
Give him a medal.
Anti-Semitic. Okay.
We're not just gonna forgive him. We're gonna
forget. We're just forgetting.
We're gonna medalize him.
I was fine with that whole thing until that he deserves a medal. I put that in there just for that. Peter Travers at Rolling Stone said, thanks to some of the greatest battle scenes ever filmed, Gibson once again shows his staggering gifts as a filmmaker, able to juxtapose savagery with an aching tenderness. 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Fair review.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah. I think so.
Rating
sure
definitely mirrors what he's saying.
And then I had to put in RogerEbert.com. Matt Zoller Seitz at RogerEbert.com says, a movie at war with its own self. 2 out of 4 stars.
My God.
Ooh, 2 out of 4. What kind of scale is this?
Yes. Yes. I don't know how the critics
stupid
4-star scale.
Fuck off. Yes. Make it a lasagna scale. Make it even.
5, 10. Yes. 4 is dastardly, but he's always done it.
Gleiberman does letter grades, so
he fucking gleebs it.
Users, this one's worth.
I want to see what Gleeb said.
This one's worth
All new reviewers, I hope.
49 points. How many user reviews do you think I have?
Okay, you did 3 of the. I'll say you have 5.
Lucas?
24.
Sick.
The winner today is Kellee. It's 7. So you got 49 points. So you won 56 to 8 to 4.
Sorry, Seth.
Our first is The Little Songbird. And she says,
God.
not one of my favorite war films, but exceptionally well made and incredibly powerful. It has been said about Hacksaw Ridge that the second half is better than the first, something that's agreed with by me. Not that the family character study stuff is bad, far from it. It's beautifully filmed, even better acted, and paints Doss as a very fascinating character. Just that the first third does take time to get going with a pedestrian pace. The dialogue is so corny. In fact, to me, the dialogue is the least good thing about the movie in general. And the sentimentality is laid on too thick. However, this is made up for by the entertaining yet hard-hitting training scenes, and in particularly the jaw-droppingly brutal war battle scenes that soar in nerve-shredding intensity and raw emotion, giving the first 30 minutes of Saving Private Ryan a run for its own money. 8 out of 10.
I would give her a 2 out of 4 for that review. Some of it
Ooh.
I agreed with, some of it I did not. Like the dialect,
Kind of
yes,
like a
she is correct.
cilantro of reviews.
Yeah, but I would say that she's incorrect with the training scenes. Completely.
Training Day.
Training Day. Is that Mark Wahlberg?
No.
Oh, okay, so
Ethan
you can tell me.
Ethan Hawke and
Ethan
Denzel
Hawke.
Washington.
Thank you. Okay.
Very good movie. If you haven't seen Training Day, check out
I
Training
feel
Day.
like I have, but it's been a while. I'll rewatch it.
Lucas, what was that?
I said that's a movie with some balls.
It's got some heavy balls.
Yeah.
Next is by Polly Corleone, 72628.
Hey.
No, he's a newcomer. He says, a droll, all-American, penis-waving, religious propaganda failing on so many levels. And so many levels past that you could quite realistically read any random negative review on it, and you'll know exactly how I feel. That's all. And as a side note, and with all its fundamental, genuinely offensive issues set to the margins, Garfield has the on-screen charisma of a constipated caterpillar. 1 out of 10.
Hey, I did write that.
Wow.
Oh, that was you.
Okay.
I forgot I wrote
Constipated
that.
caterpillar. Okay. I think that we'll see more of this guy, hopefully.
I've seen a constipated bearded dragon. And man, when they poop, no
Or
pee.
pee. We
There's
don't know.
no pee.
No white parts.
Next, Snoopy style.
Seth.
He says, Andrew Garfield does his aw shucks puppy face acting, which I find a bit annoying. It's deliberately naive at times. A corollary of that happens with his reasoning for joining the military. And he seems to join out of embarrassment. I want him to be more resolute in his religious beliefs, and I need him to state his need to save more directly. The solution is all right there in the movie.
He did say his need to save a lot.
75 people is a fuck ton.
What he just needs to do is say that. Mel Gibson is a highly skilled director, and the action is top-notch, but the movie can be heavy-handed at times. On the other hand, the heaviest-handed moment of him walking alone into a field of artillery fire is probably the best moment in the movie. It's a balancing act, and it works most of the times, but Mel can push it too far into the overwrought territory. 7 out of 10.
Hot take, Snoopy style might be a lady because they want them to say exactly what they're feeling.
A man never would.
It's Seth. We knew it.
Only he said, "Please God, let me save more."
Yeah,
yeah, for real. Like my intention is to save all these fucking people.
I wonder what Andrew Garfield wants right now.
Next up's by No God, No Masters. He says,
fucking fine. That's timely of this movie. Great.
Right? He says, I'm not really into war films, but this one grabbed me. It was filmed in New South Wales, Australia. No swearing or sex and some male butt nudity. 10 out of 10.
He's a dumbass.
He's gay as fuck, boys. That's why he has no God.
Oh. Next, another newcomer. No, another returner. Gavin6942. He says, what made this film especially great was the inclusion of Vince Vaughn. Although he never turned the film into a comedy, he brought a humor to the story that really made it well-rounded and enjoyable. That was a fine bit of casting. 7 out of 10.
I
So
think
this
that's
is all about Vince Vaughn.
and I think that's largely my issue with it. Don't make a well-rounded war movie that hits the romance and the comedy and the tragedy and the
No, actually, it's just the well
pick a
casting,
lane.
Lucas.
Pick a lane, Mel Gibson,
Well
and then
casting
kill them.
specifically on Sergeant Howell.
And then kill Sergeant Howell. He should have died too.
Everybody should have been dead by now.
Pick a lane. Pick a lane May. How
Hacksaw
about?
Ghost? I wish
Fucking
I could.
Elena,
Could you
pop off queen.
could you imagine if she was Sergeant Howell?
She would have made them
I
cry.
cannot know. I cannot imagine that.
Penultimate is by
I can't make the
returner
image look in my head.
Evanston Dad.
I'm trying.
Here we go, Dad.
And he said, "Good grief, Mel Gibson. Can you please try for at least a little bit of nuance in your movies? As he did with The Passion of the Christ, Gibson takes an overly righteous and ham-fisted religious story and uses it as a screen to hide the giant boner he has for gratuitous violence. His obsession with pairing religious sentiment and the destruction of the human's body, and the fact that his audiences just seem to lap it up, is incredibly disturbing to me. It's like people think it's fine to wallow in gore as long as they're praying while doing it." 6 out of 10. I like the review.
The last sentence there, say that one more time. Wallowing.
It's like people think it's fine to wallow in gore as long as they're praying while doing it.
Boom.
That's poetry.
It's like when people are just like praying to get what they want / need and nothing else.
This
What
is
an
ubiquity of
oxymoron.
the world.
Exactly.
It's like at the end of the day, people are just really selfish. I like that review.
Kind of selfish of you to say.
I like that review. Who is that? Dad? Ethan Dad?
Evanston Dad.
Sorry, Evanston Dad.
And my
like that.
last one. Newcomer. The Bog of Eternal Stench.
Returner, yeah.
Says Andrew Garfield, who looks like a human worm, just look at that neck, is pathetic in this. Garfield's smile makes him look like E.T. He really fucking got on my nerves. Andrew phone home, more like he phoned in this performance. Vomit-inducing, insanity-testing love story with a nurse which has been done to death. So he's a good old God-fearing country boy who refuses to use a weapon in war, but he uses morphine? Aren't drugs bad too, bro? Vince Vaughn was a joke. It comes across as satire. This movie blew. Religious propaganda, America's the bestest and wins, etc., etc. Blah, blah, blah. You've seen it all before, folks. 1 out of 10.
Nail.
That's so funny. I would say I wish he didn't do the ET phone home route and rather a hack instead when he was like, he phoned in this. Instead, he was a hack at acting. But whatever. Missed opportunity.
The morphine thing really got me.
It is funny, but there's no commandment against it. So, like, that goes against whatever he's trying to say, too, right? Like, thou shalt not kill. It's not, thou shalt not fucking dope up.
It's not that he was doping people. He's a medic. He's going to give people pain relief. But it's so funny.
Drugs are bad inherently. Just, yeah.
He's a dare kid.
Drug, it's bad.
This guy's a 1990s kiddo because he's a dare kid. For real.
Yeah, for sure.
He did nail the review. I think the review is correct.
It was a good review.
So that's going to end it this week. Are you recommending people watch Hacksaw Ridge?
I feel like it would be very specific. If somebody was like, I'm looking for a good war movie that makes me want to cry and I'm very religious, I'd be like, this is for you. But nobody else.
I don't think so.
And I think I
Shocking.
will.
Oh,
fair.
At an 8.4, I fucking hope you would.
Yeah, right? So a middle of the road, a no and a yes. Very divisive film.
Good
a
word.
House Divided. Thank you. Epoch.
Fucking epoch.
That's going to end it this week. Next week, religion is on slate, Lucas.
Shocking.
Muhammad, the last prophet.
That's fun.
I
How
hope
are they
you're
going to portray him? Hell yeah.
Hey, I don't know how they're going to portray him. And then after that, we got the 2020 Robert Downey Jr. Doolittle film.
Oh.
Why do we do that?
You're so lucky.
Why would we do that?
Yeah.
I'll be a listener regardless.
This is the good, the bad, the movies. We're going to do it. And then Seth's going to have to be on because we've got a sequel coming up soon. A Talking Pony?
Shut the fuck up.
A Talking Pony is coming up by David Dakota.
Love.
So Thank you, Kellee, for joining us on the birthday.
Thanks for having me. What a fun time.
That we did split into 2 nights, people. Shut
We
the
never
fuck
did.
up. We never
Yeah, I'm
split
wearing
it.
the same shirt, just in case.
I'm wearing the same chain.
One chain. I know.
And Lukas is still yawning. But that's going to end it. Thank you all for listening. Smash like that ass. Smash that ass.
Leave us a voicemail on Anchor.
Podcasters.
I hated this movie.
It's okay. And we'll see you next week.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Gardude.
Please, somebody.
Our
Hard bark.
hard
Please listen to the good, the bad, and the movies. If you enjoyed this,
I think I'm going to leave all that in there.
That's
great.
Good work, Lukas.
Thank you for real for having me.
Always
So
our
fun.
pleasure.
All right. I'm off to go stand my stairs.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh my
only
God.
7:30 there. Lukas is going to bed.
I'm so sleepy. Bye, guys.
Bye, Lukas.
Bye.
Wait, is Lukas still here?